Okay, I'm just making this video because a lot of people search how to keep your new piercing clean. So I'm doing this just to clarify because I see a lot of videos of people saying how to clean it, and a lot of their videos are bullshit and none of it works. So first things first, if you changed it to a dangly one way too soon, it gets infected. They tell you that for a reason. So if you didn't listen, just change it back to the one that they pierced it with as soon as you see this video, because it's not smart to wear a dangly one until you're supposed to. I made that mistake and my belly button was infected for like almost a year. So I'm just giving you guys that advice. Second thing, first thing you need to buy is this antibacterial lotion. It says it's like lotion soap. I don't know. They have it at like Adrenalines and stuff if you live by a place where it has Adrenaline. Some states don't. But yeah, get this. This works so good. This is like probably the main thing that healed my belly button. Basically, just use it every time you shower. You put a little bit on your hand, and then you just rub it all over. You lift the belly ring like that, and you wipe it on the bar and just like all around it. Then you flip it the other way, wipe it on the bottom bar, all around your belly button, okay? And then you just like rinse it, and then just go like this while you're rinsing it. Like, here, wait, I don't know if you can see it. Like, I don't know, just like, if you have a belly piercing, like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, just like lift it up and down to rinse it out. And then you're done with this. Then when you get out of the shower, take H2O spray. You know, obviously, take the cap off. You push your belly button up, and you just spray it on top. And then do the same thing on the bottom. Just lift it up and spray it on the bottom. I really hope you guys can see it. Spray it on the bottom like that. And then just do the same thing. Just, you know, like, move it up and down so it gets all in there. And then, with another main thing is, like, put a towel right here, obviously, because your clothes are going to get wet. But then take the towel and dry it after, because that's the main thing, because the water can turn into bacteria, which will also infect it. Now, last thing you need to do, got like water and stuff all over my dresser. Last thing you need to do is, and you can do this with your own household objects, take salt in a bag and take like, well, I use this, and I mean, that's how much salt I put in a little shot glass with water. Okay, and I actually have to mix it up again because the salt's all settling on the bottom. Then so now you have salt and water in a shot glass. And very important, this is also really extremely important because it really helps. So, you know, you kind of set it like right there. And then, here we are. I'm just going to like take you over to my bed and you're going to like watch, because a lot of videos don't even explain this part. You lay down and you just like hold it and like move it around and stuff like that. And like, you don't have to do that the whole time. Just hold it there for like a good, like, I don't know. I normally hold it on here for like 8 minutes, maybe even longer if I'm watching TV. Hold it on as long as you want, but make sure it's longer than like 2 minutes, because 2 minutes isn't really going to do much. And again, once you're done doing that, make sure, I normally go like this and just like, you know, get that last little bit of it. And since I didn't do it long enough, there wasn't like enough suction, but you're going to have like this ring around your stomach, which will go away in like a few minutes. But then you'll feel like all in here, it's all wet and stuff. You lift up your belly ring, it's all wet. And that's a good thing. That shows you that it's working and it's getting through. with the salt and water. But make sure, I don't have a towel with me right now, but make sure you still have a towel with you and you dry it all. And, in the bar and, underneath. Most important thing is don't touch it, ever. Like, I know, like, what you guys think. Like, when you go to Adrenaline and you get your belly button checked out and say, listen, my belly button's infected, what's the best thing to do? And they tell you not to touch it, they mean don't touch it. And they tell you to not touch it because it gets infected. I can tell you better than anybody. Like, I've had so many issues with this belly ring that, like, it hasn't even been fully healed yet. And it's still not even completely healed because I literally just bought this bacterial soap and just started doing the salt and water, like, 4 weeks ago, and my belly button has already improved. Like, it hurt. It was in so much pain because it was so infected. And, like, look at it now. Like, if you would have seen it when it was infected, like, it was really, really, really gross, and it was really bad. I actually have, I have a scar underneath because it was so infected that it got all scarred up, too. So, those are important things, and I don't know if any of you are confused, but I do this all in a row. Like, in the shower, I do this. After I get out of the shower, I spray the spray. After I spray that, I do the shot glass thing. And even sometimes, like, if your belly button is really bad, then after you do the shot glass, then spray more H2 Ocean spray on it. When I first started doing the shot glass, I did it, like, twice a day, and that also helps really well. And I always use the H2 Ocean spray. Even, like, if my belly button feels, like, kind of tight, like, you guys know what I mean, if you have it pierced and have problems with it, you feel like it's tight sometimes and you can't really, like, move it around, and there's not much bar showing, like how mine is right now. Like, when there's not a lot of bar showing, then most of the time it just means that it's, like, swollen on the inside, so you should probably clean it. And, a main thing, some of you might do this, do not use this. Hydrogen peroxide, I don't know why I said hydroperoxide. Hydrogen peroxide is really, really bad for it, and it will do nothing but make it worse. Okay, so that's also a really big thing, because some things online tell you to use hydrogen peroxide. Don't do it. I'm telling you right now, don't do it, because it stays in there and it clots. Like, my belly button was so swollen and infected because of hydrogen peroxide that, like, it was disgusting. And I even told the people in Adrenaline about it, and they told me, like, sit in the bathtub with warm water and just, like, do this and stuff to get it all out, because it turns into bacteria and it clots up and it makes it infected, and it'll never heal. So if you're using hydrogen peroxide, stop as soon as possible and run to the store and get these two things. They are so important, and start doing the shot glass thing, because that works really good. Any questions you can leave under the video, and I will answer them. Thanks.